Live. So we are now back live on Facebook. All right, here we go. So I was talking about, and actually we'll start it again for the purpose of lovely, quiet and spent with husband and baby. Oh, good for you, my love. Really great to hear. And I hope you're getting ready for a brand new week. What a beautiful weekend. So this is version 2 of the Facebook live for Mindset Mastery Monday. The theme is Unleash Your Alter Ego. The whole intention of today's Mindset Mastery Monday is to give you access to produce breakthrough results in any area of your life and every area of your life by stepping out of your comfort zone. That's the intention. Now, 2 examples of famous alter egos, as I said before. Hi, Love Magnetic. Great to have you here. 2 examples. Catherine, this time, darling, is David Bowie and Ziggy Stardust. I got a thumbs up, so that's a good thing. And Beyonce with Sasha Fierce. Now, what are the benefits of creating an alter ego, and what is an alter ego? An alter ego is a persona that gives you permission to step outside of your own, sometimes limited version of yourself, so you can embody a different way of being to produce different results. G'day, Jess. Great to have you here. Give me a thumbs up, Catherine, if the quality is any better. So the benefits of an alter ego is it gives you access to stepping out of your comfort zone and producing breakthrough results. It can be extremely empowering. G'day, Jess. And liberating, because you go beyond what usually stops you. You get to channel your inner genius, and it's about giving you permission to be out there and seen and heard in new ways. And it also, and this is the best part, it distances you from your critic, inner saboteur, because here's the deal. I know as a peak performance coach, there is so much potential inside all of us, but we give a rat's what people think of us a lot of the time. And, it just limits our ability to be a contribution. So one of the things I love to do with my thanks. It's true, isn't it, Love Magnetic? Now, I don't see you inhibited in your ability to be of service to people, but we just are. It's a 1 in 14 trillion chance of actually being incarnated in today's day and age. Yet most of us walk around with this fear of what people think of us. And guess what else? They're also walking around with a fear or concern about what we think of them. It's just crazy. Yet inside of us, there is a song, a play, wonderful financial earning potential, a juicy relationship, a voice, a book, whatever it is. There is so much potential in you. And I know we sabotage ourselves. So, and I said before I restarted the live video on Facebook, here's the other thing. Personal development, it doesn't have to be all bloody navel gazing and introspective and serious and significant and heavy. I actually believe it can be a lot of fun, and we just don't have to take ourselves too seriously. So whether you're in real estate and property or not, this is going to be gold for you if you want access to unleashing your true potential, activating your natural genius, and producing breakthroughs in areas of your life where you find yourself stuck, stop, or oscillating. Now, if you're watching this live, let me know by typing in live. If you're watching the record, please type in the record so I know when you're tuning in. So how do you create an alter ego? Well, the process I get my clients to do is just get a plain white piece of paper. G'day, Nathan. Great to have you here. All about unleashing your alter ego, my friend. Let's see what's possible if you do this in your business. A great business that's flying. So much love to you. Great. Jazz Live. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, okay. Love Magnetic Live. And Catherine, Kate is tuning in on Facebook Live. Awesome. So the process for unleashing your alter ego, I've gone through the benefits already, is just get a white piece of paper. G'day, Linda. Great to see you here. And put a circle in the middle and write down, actually don't write anything yet. Just plain piece of paper, circle in the middle. You can write, critic, because this is the person that stops you, your inner critic. Now, I want you just to mind map. G'day, Tara. Great to have you tuning in. Just mind map all the qualities. Good morning, Alyssa. Feeling very magnetic after your wonderful weekend. Mind map all the qualities that your inner saboteur does to hold you back from releasing and revealing your magnificence. Now, it could be you procrastinate, you're lazy, you're insecure, you smother your potential, you confuse yourself, you stop yourself, you have all this, dreams and ambitious elements of you, but you just have the handbrake on. You're concerned about what other people think of you. You tell yourself negative comments about yourself physically. Emotionally, you're all over the place. So you just want to mind map. What are the thoughts that you have that sabotage yourself? And what is the persona of this person physically? How do you hold yourself when you're in your inner saboteur and your dysfunctional self? What's your posture like? So you want to create the persona of the dysfunctional self. What does he or she look like? What's the body language? What's the voice like? What are your thoughts about yourself? How do you feel emotionally? Do you procrastinate? Do you avoid? Do you put things off? Does that make sense? If this is making sense, give me a thumbs up, a smiley face. You are great, Alyssa. Look. That's another conversation for another time. So, white piece of paper, unleash, okay? Does it make sense? Give me a thumbs up, write down, yes, this is making sense. And this is where you give yourself permission to really take a look, go under the hood of yourself. What's the body language? Good morning, Bridget. What's your mindset? What are your emotions and what do? Do you procrastinate? Do you avoid? My alter ego, I've got a couple, but one of them is she will procrastinate and she will leave things to the last minute and she will then put extra stress on herself. Then she'll freak out about what she has to do. And sorry, I've got my dog, one of my dogs, he's just really distracting me. I'm not trying to be present with you. And she just creates unnecessary stress. And, and so an element of her is perfection. She really wants to be perfect. She wants everything to be perfect. Now, that's because she cares, but it puts a lot of pressure. And part of her name is, when she's in that dysfunctional state, it's Agatha. Agatha is great when you're producing an event and you want everything seamless and to create a really sacred space or an amazing experience for other people because her attention to detail is off the charts. But Agatha sucks if you're hosting a family dinner at home and you're turning your family into a frenzy because the house has got to be perfect. So I've given permission to my husband Lincoln to call me, remind me to be Fonzie, right? Does anyone else relate to this? Do you find yourself, when you're worried about what people think, you just kind of become this persona that it just doesn't work? Sounds familiar. Thanks, Love Magnetic. Yes. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So Agatha is not fun, but she has a place. So step A for the process of unleashing your alter ego, first capture what you do when you hold yourself back, what you do that doesn't work, what you do that creates the handbrake for your potential being fully released into the world. And give it a name. Now, I get my clients to name it. I've got someone that calls themselves Dressing Gown Janet, shitty. Someone else calls them shitty shit. When I said, what's the name of this persona? They're like, it's just shitty shit. So that's the name of the dysfunctional alter ego. Unpack the physiology, unpack the mental state, unpack the shitty thoughts, unpack that persona. Now, on the flip side, because we have a shadow and we have a light, on the flip side, then I want you to create your ideal persona. Said in another way, who would you be? Who would you give yourself to be in the world if you unleashed your potential? If you didn't care about what people thought, how would you show up? How would you act? How would you hold yourself? And if you can't access that, then the next step is think about someone that you really admire. What are the qualities? In NLP, this is considered a modeling exercise where you find someone that really demonstrates the qualities that you admire, whether it's the way they hold themselves, whether it's their discipline, whether it's their character, their traits, the way they dress, anything that just really appeals to you. Same process as before, but step 2 is write down and mind map. What are the qualities you're trying to adopt and express and explore to really unleash your potential? So if you look at Beyonce Knowles and Sasha Fierce, man, you just have to look at her on stage and she as she sings. She runs the world. She's unapologetically, fully self-expressed in her power and giving it all. Really, really expressing all of herself. Now, whether you're in real estate, in business, or some other kind of work, when you unleash your potential, you can be a real gift for others. And in fact, it liberates others, because some will be confronted. You know, I still get confronted by super powerful people, and I flip it now and look at that and go, wow, where am I not owning my power? Where am I not owning my magnificence and my radiance? And where am I not being responsible for my natural genius and letting her shine? Okay, so that's my invitation. So step 2, same process as step 1, unpack. Who would you love to be? How would you love to express? How does that person hold themselves? Think about a person that demonstrates those qualities. Write down the characteristics. Good morning, Stephen Bailey. And then let it out. Now have a look at 2. So creating a disassociated relationship with your inner saboteur, and then creating this alter ego. By the way, you got to give him or her a name. What is the name? For David Bowie, it was Ziggy Stardust. For Beyonce, it's Sasha Fierce. And also in NLP, before you go to, make a call to get a listing or do a listing consultation, if you're in real estate, or if you're a speaker, before going on stage, there are processes that you could do to really step into and embody that alter ego. It could be as simple as, once you've defined the characteristics and given them a name, and you know what their body stance is like, you know how they speak, you know whether they are centered and thoughtful, or whether they're erratic, which is typically your dysfunctional alter ego. You just step into that persona. So at any time you want to step into the persona that you've defined, you can draw a circle with your hand, define it as the name of your alter ego, which my clients have created, and when you step into it, you just give yourself a moment to embody it. Does that make sense? If this makes sense to you, please give me a thumbs up or a smiley face and let me know. What are you hearing for yourself? Do you already do this, and what difference does it make? As I said before, what you're saying, oh, you shine, I'm feeling excited to create today. You are so welcome. Alyssa, I'm really enjoying this. Oh, you are welcome. Yes, thank you. I'm glad. We have 2 orientations. We have our soul. This is our inner genius. This is our greatness. This is our true potential, our juice, our juju. This is who we were born to be. And then we have our ego, or our he-go, or our she-go, for the guys and the girls. This is the victim, the inner saboteur, the one that wants to keep us safe and comfortable, the one that is deeply concerned about what other people think, the one that puts the handbrake on our potential. And we have all of these amazing gifts that we can give to the world and be fully self-expressed, and we bottle it. I met someone yesterday at a beautiful Sacred Seductress workshop that Alyssa Caro was producing, and she just has all of this energy. Yet she was like, I said, you're like a genie in a bottle. What would it be like if you liberated yourself and popped that cork and let your essence out, So is this making sense? Good morning, Chris. Great to have you. I'm going to get my entire team to do this exercise. Oh my God, Catherine. Yes. Now here's the fun part. When you step outside your comfort zone, create an alter ego that gives you permission to shine, because our ego just gives a shit what people think of us. When you disassociate with the 2, you have the ability to choose. You don't have to be that all the time, but you can choose to step into it and embody it. Okay? And you can have fun with it. And if your whole team to do this, I promise you, you're going to have a lot of fun, because you name it, you call each other in it, you can be that character at work, you can have dinner parties in it. If you're in a relationship, you can create alter egos for your relationship and have a lot of fun. Listen, life is too serious and significant to be genies and geniuses in bottles with the cork on. Because you know what? If you look at a tombstone, there's the date we were born, and there'll be the date that we die, and that line in the middle is the dash, and that dash is our life. And I don't know about you, but I want my dash to be amazing. And I know what gets in the way of us living an amazing dash is when we squash our potential and we care what people think. When you liberate yourself, you liberate others. You don't do it for others, but you do it for yourself. And I truly believe the truth will set you free. And if you live your divine purpose, then everything else falls in place. So typically, property first, you can create an alter ego, as my clients are, to have breakthroughs in prospecting and breakthroughs in owning your value when you walk into a home to partner the sale of people's greatest asset. You flow today, bless your existence, you're infectious today, and I love you. I'm feeling very infectious. It would be because of the amazing weekend I did and honoring my own truth and walking my talk, really. Like everything I share with you, by the way, it's just stuff that I've learned that I practice myself and I share with my clients, and together we produce breakthrough results. But maybe the gold's also got something to do with it. Love magnetic, perhaps. So that's the session for today. Unleash your alter ego. Examples: David Bowie and Ziggy Stardust, Beyonce and Sasha Knowles. The benefits are it helps you step outside your comfort zone. It can be deeply empowering because you give yourself permission to rise and shine and thrive, which will liberate. You get to channel your genius and unleash your potential, and you get to disassociate with the dysfunctional saboteur that runs the show typically, or is in the driver's seat. And most of us, 98% of the time, our saboteur is in the driver's seat of our life. And a lot of the work I do with clients is, you can just take a back seat. There's a snack pack. We love you and we hear you, but you don't run this show, okay? And you know what? As I said, it makes life more fun. So step one, get a white piece of paper, unpack all the characteristics, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, behaviorally. What does your dysfunctional self do? And then create on the other side the new persona and give them a name. And then you want to concrete this with a practice. When you wake up in the morning, first thing I do is my left foot hits the floor and it says thank. My right foot hits the floor and I say thank you for another day to be alive. And then I'll step in to my greater self, because that's why I was born. So I hope that made sense. I hope that was useful. Catherine, I would love to hear what happens when you share this with your team. You must own your value. Too many of us are walking around this divine planet not being the miracle that we are, and I think we're ripping ourselves, others, and the world off. It's much better when we let our light shine, let it liberate each other. Simon Cryer, great to have you here. Adam, wonderful to see you here. Please let me know if Unleash Your Alter Ego made sense to you, if you're going to practice it, and let me know how you go this week. Now remember, I am here for you. Mindset Mastery Monday is free peak performance coaching for real estate industry that just loves the conversation. If there is a question that you have that perhaps I can answer, whether I know it or not, or whether if I don't, I will research it. I would love to hear from you. DM me, write to me, email me. And of course, all the responses will be anonymous, but please don't underestimate the questions that you have. Many other people are experiencing too. I wake up every day to share what I've learned. I'm 46 now. I've been practicing certain distinctions and tools and resources since I was 16. That's 30 years of great stuff I can share with you. I'd love the opportunity to share it with you, because if it's producing results for me and my clients, then I want the same for you. I really want for you and those that you love to live happy and deeply fulfilling lives. And that's why I do what I do. So if you feel stuck, like you're just not getting anywhere, or if you feel like you're oscillating, you DM me, reach out to me. I offer complimentary discovery sessions that are 20 minutes, and we can go under the hood, pop the cork, release your inner genie or genius, and have you live a fully self-expressed life. Catherine's writing, as I'm driving to work, you have just injected more energy and boosted me. Oh, mission accomplished. Beautiful, Catherine. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, okay. I love you all. Thank you. Villa Gecko has just joined in. Please type in live on Insta or Facebook if you watch this live. If you're listening to the pre-record, please do that as well. If you're not on our email tribe and you would love to receive the podcast or the video of Mindset Mastery Monday, and of course Rapid Fire Friday, which is my reflections of all my one-on-one coaching for the week, what were the key themes, and I just rapid fire tips, then please DM me and email me at Tanja, at tanjcoaching.com.au. We'll make sure you're on our email tribe, and then you just get those 2 emails in your inbox every week. Remember, message me if you need a hand with anything. I'm here to serve. I'm here to support you to be happy and deeply fulfilled in all areas of your life. Don't wait. You don't have to know the answer. I'm here to help you get clear if you choose. If not, it's all good. Mwah. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Be kind to yourself and really be kind to the people around you today. You never know what people they're dealing with. Maybe they haven't unleashed their alter ego yet and they're stuck in the limited thinking of their past and the things that have happened to them. Be kind to one another. The world needs way more kindness. Go shine your light. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see you for Rapid Fire Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this Friday. Have a beautiful week. I hope to hear from you. Reach out. Ciao to our friends on Insta. Have a beautiful Monday. Enjoy your new week. Love yourself. I'd love to hear. And to our friends on Facebook, have a beautiful week. Go, Catherine. Hey, Kate. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Simon, I'm going to be giving you a call in the next couple of days. We haven't spoken for a while. Simon from Smarter Marketers. Mwah. Hope you're well. Speak soon.